It's been a real good start for us, but it's been super challenging. We're right in the middle of a 8 match on the road, match swing. So it's been tough. That Iowa trip, going back and forth between Iowa City and Des Moines, back and forth. But we found out a lot about our team, I think, at that Iowa trip when we lost to Drake, which I think we were a little disappointed. I thought we would get that one, but we showed what we're capable of when we took Iowa to the wire, and then same with Michigan. So I think we still don't really know just how good we can be, and I think the guys are kind of figuring that out as we're going along here too.
Just kind of going off that, I know it seems like you've scheduled a pretty tough non-conference schedule, at least to start. The teams you've played have been at the top of their conference, and you have the 2 Big Ten teams and another one, obviously Michigan State this week. Just talk about the importance of scheduling tough going into your conference season later on.
Well, I think you need to have a balance there. So, you can see it where you play such a tough schedule. If you go, let's say you go 3-9, and you go into conference play and you haven't won any matches, I think the guys don't have any confidence. So you want to have a blend of that. To play the best teams possible. Obviously, play the in-state rivals with Michigan, Michigan State. But we try to play, as many of the Big Tens as we can, and but balance that out again, obviously, with some other matches. But I think that's important for our, the success of our program.
And then if you just talk about, if you could highlight any players that you think have maybe exceeded expectations, or that you just want to highlight to talk about how they've done to start.
Kenny Kanoski-Nucci, one of our seniors from Japan, has been doing a great job. I think he has just the one loss, hasn't he, in singles? Mm-hmm. And he, along with Yannick, I think our seniors have been leading the way. So we've been trying to challenge our underclassmen to step it up a little bit, because we were, maybe right around 500 or a little under 500. The guys might have been 2-3 in their singles matches. So I think we're seeing that a little bit. And again, that growth doesn't come, you're not going to see, a guy totally changing their game from one week to the next. But I think we're seeing incremental growth and progress with our guys. And so, like what we've been seeing so far, we've been a little lucky too, because we've got a kind of a thin team. We just have 7 guys. All 7 are really good. But we've been a little lucky because Kenny had the flu for a day or two. We've had a couple little, nicks here and there, little injuries that we've had to navigate through. So kind of knocking on wood here that we're going to keep everybody healthy and try to be smart about it and not overdo it. And that's where it's a little tough when you're going on the road like this, 8 matches in a row.
And then to end, just talk about your next opponent coming up, Michigan State, and what you've seen from them so far and what you expect.
Michigan State is they've kind of had the same thing as us a little bit, where they've lost some guys, through different health issues, and but they always fight so hard. They're coached well, they compete well. We know it's going to be a dogfight when we get over there, and again, it's a higher profile team playing in the Big Ten, so we always look forward to playing them. Respect the fact, that Gene Orlando, their head coach, will play us home and home, so we get to play them at home every other year. So it's a great rivalry. The players get into it, and it's always a close match. So hopefully we'll be ready and looking forward to a good match on Friday.
Well, I think it started pretty well. We won the matches we were supposed to win. Maybe we probably should have won against Drake. We had a really close match. We played a couple of close matches against them the last couple of years. But I think we had a great match against Iowa. We had a great match against Michigan. We had a chance to win both of those matches, and then we won against a really good team in Gonzaga who played in the ITA kickoff weekend. So I think it was a pretty good start.
Can I just talk about doubles specifically? I know you're ranked preseason in ITA with your partner, Nucci. Kind of just talk about how that's going and how you think that partnership is going so far.
Well, I know Ken for now almost 4 years. We started here both as a freshman. We played doubles almost each year, quite a lot. And I think we probably could have won a couple more matches. Like sometimes we're not both playing the best, and we try to help each other out. So sometimes I'm playing better, then sometimes he's playing better. So I think we probably could have won like 2 more matches, but I think overall we still won most of our matches and helped our team to win the doubles point most of the time.
With this being your senior year, just looking back at your career at Western, is there something that stands out, whether it's on the court or off the court, that you think you've enjoyed the most in your time in Kalamazoo?
Well, I think one of the things is my sophomore year when we came 31 in the country. I think that year we had a great team. We had a lot of success. We won against a lot of good schools. We beat Iowa that year pretty convincingly, and yeah, I think that was a lot of fun playing with those guys and just getting in the ranking and seeing our name up there. So I think that was one of the memories I will always remember.
And then kind of just ending by going back to this year, you have 2 tough opponents, Michigan State, UCLA coming up. Just kind of talk about kind of previewing those matches.
Yeah, I think against Michigan State, we're probably a slight favorite. Of course, we won last year and the year before as well. But I think they will give us a great fight. They don't want to lose like last year, and I think that won't be an easy match because the last couple matches we were on the road, we were the underdog. So I think now we have to prepare mentally a little different for that. And then UCLA is going to be a really tough match. They're going to prepare for their national indoor tournament. So I think there we just have to fight and see what happens.
I think we did a really good job. We didn't get the job done, unfortunately, 4-2, but we showed really good fight. And I think it showed, like in the past as well against Iowa and Gonzaga, that we can really hang with these big schools. And in the future, it just gives us belief, and it just really shows us that we can compete.
And another Big Ten opponent in the near future with Michigan State. What from this past weekend are you going to take into this weekend's match?
Michigan State's one of our rivals, and we have that traveling trophy with them. So we're going to go in there and try and do our best and get the job done on all courts. As Coach said earlier this year, we've had a lot of good matches, but we haven't really had a complete match yet in regards to our performances in singles and doubles. So I think our goal is to go out there and have everyone play their best tennis on all courts.
And you mentioned belief, and the belief of the non-conference. You play such a tough non-conference schedule that's only building up to the conference schedule. What does the conference schedule look like? If you can look that far ahead.
I don't think we're really. I think we're just focusing on what's ahead of us initially. So we're going to take it one match at a time and worry about conference when it gets there. But we're focusing on state right now, and then of course we have a big opportunity against UCLA, who's, I believe they're top 10 in the country maybe right now. I'm not sure, but we're just really looking forward to our opportunities right in front of us right now.